This is a shout out for Brad Taggart. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Thank you, Brad, for the coffee. So he has requested the song, which is It's a Long Way There, remastered in 2022, but originally from 1975. So we have the Little River Band, which have reacted to a little bit recently. I'm still trying to kind of get their sound, and I have seen them with and without John Farnham. So I believe this is going to be without, since it's from 1975, and with the original singer, who also has a very good voice. So let's take a look here. 8 minutes 42 seconds. Wow, this is a very long song. Okay, well, I am here. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you would like to support my music journey, check out my Patreon. It helps out a lot. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go. Looks like people are already getting undressed here. All right, must be the hot weather. All right, I think we just have the audio here. Wait a minute. Okay. First of all, I have to say, I love epic intros. That's how you know the song is going to be a whole experience. Just right off the top, that whole instrumentation, the arrangements, amazing. And it's a long way there. It's a long way to where I'm going. Multiple singers as well. It's a long, long
around? Is there anybody around? Every night I walk around the city. Seems like I'll never know the feeling of being together when I go. It's a long way there. It's a long way to where I'm going. It's a long way there. It's a long way to where I'm going.
Going down the scale.
Everybody knows it's a long way there.
The electric guitar work here has really surprised me. I think it sounds juicy. It's as if like a combination between Leonard Skinner and Pink Floyd. Like if those two had a child and like an electric guitar, then you would hear it here. That type does that analogy make sense to you guys?
Everybody knows it's a long way there. Oh, everybody knows it's a long way there. It's a long way. Driving around's kinda getting me down, and I know, it's a long, long way there. It's such a long way, long way. Hey, everybody, yeah.
The harmonizing.
Feel that there's something. Feel it, feel it. Hey, everybody, yeah. Don't you feel that there's something?
That was amazing. I am trying to comprehend. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. You know what? Little River Band, they are the real deal. This song sealed it for me because, before I had heard and seen the comments, right? And all the time I'm reading the comments and replying, and people are always kind of hyping up the groups, the different groups. Everybody has a favorite group, right? And so everybody's just like, no, no, you have to listen to. And I had seen a lot of comments, no, you have to check out Little Red Band. And so the expectation is so high. And I was like, okay, you know what? Sure. I mean, I'll check it out, see how it goes. But now this song, it's like, okay, they are up here. They are. I mean, this song sounded legendary, right? And it is such a product of the 1970s. I mean, I close my eyes and I listen to this. I am transported into the 1970s. And just looking at this picture, which, by the way, has such a great sense of depth, if you think about it. Like you don't even get bored of looking at it. It's just a square image, but the perspective that they put on this photograph, you see a little bit of stuff on the carpet here, the clothing, and then you go outside into this porch, and even after the porch, you see the band members, and behind them is this path, going along, and then that tree in the background. It reminds me of Forrest Gump. By the way, is this a bottle of champagne? Is that actual size? That looks gigantic. That's like the biggest bottle of any alcohol that I've ever seen. But yeah, anyway, it's just I was kind of mesmerized by the depth of this photo alone and how they worked with a little bit of graphic design here. They put the title, along this part here of the porch. All right. The intro, incredible. It just opens up the whole song. And I figured this is going to be an almost 9-minute song, then there's going to be a lot happening in here, and it's going to seem like an adventure that kind of changes, that has different segments. And that's the case, because imagine if you had a song this long but you kind of stuck to the same structure, like, oh, verse 1, verse 2, bridge, chorus, verse 3, verse 4, bridge, chorus. Like, no, it would not work. And so music from back in the day, they just had like their own way, their own like fluidity to it. Be like water, my friend, as Bruce Lee used to say, which I very much enjoy and I appreciate. And it just like, it feels great because you're not necessarily expecting something. You don't know where they're going to go. You don't know when it's going to end. You're just kind of along for the ride. And this is really what the song felt like for me. Like if you're just kind of going along the ride, and it could be physical, but also in life, right? It's a long way there, no matter where you're going to go in terms of like your dreams. Oh, you want to be a rock star? It's a long way there. Oh, you want to be an artist? It's a long way there. You want to be an actor? It's a long way there. You want to be a reactor on YouTube successfully? It's a long way there. But man, I'm still stuck on that intro. It's something I want to play back again because there were so many. There's like a whole orchestra in there. I heard the string instruments, but it went along so well with the vibe of rock and roll. Like it didn't seem like something completely disconnected, like, oh, okay, let's just throw a whole orchestra band in here and then we'll do our part. No, it's just like the way they kind of implemented the different instruments, and one led to another. It's like, okay, this thing is ending, this other thing is starting, and then we're going on to the thing, and blah, blah, blah. And you knew when the intro was over and the beginning was going to start, right? It's like, okay, then we're going into, and that rhythm, it's like you're moving, This was great. This was fantastic. I mean, this is probably their best song. I mean, I think it has to be their their most like grandiose song for sure so far. And maybe this is their Magnus Opus, Magnum Opus. Is that what I forget what it's called? But like, you know how every band has like their one song, and it's usually a longer one, like this one. Bohemian Rhapsody for Queen. You got Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin, and you have, you know, like I think every band usually has that one song. Little River Band, I'm gonna say it's a long way there. It's just it felt like a masterpiece, and I'm so glad that I'm discovering this music because, you know, of course I am aware of like the biggest hits from the 70s, the 80s, like the names you always hear, right? The iconic bands and the iconic songs. But then there's, you know, songs like this one where I think it's a hidden gem. It literally is. I never ever hear anyone talking about this. No one's ever mentioned this song to me, you know, before Brad did, and it's like, what? How? It deserves to be up there in the conversation. So that's all I'm gonna say. Thank you guys for watching. If you have suggestions, please comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.